Good afternoon, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518. Doing a little bit late today, but of course, I told you I had my interview. It went okay. We'll see what happens. But besides that, it's now time to get back to some baseball. This is Inside Pitch, the 1995 one and gone. First round, game 6. We are at Yankee Stadium. The number 28 Toronto Blue Jays take on the number 5 New York Yankees. The Blue Jays in 1995 were the worst team in baseball, a record of 56 wins and 88 losses. I'll tell you, I took a look at the lineup and I took a look at the pitching. I'm a little surprised this team really was that bad because this team actually does have talent on it. A little surprised they finished the way they did. The Yankees, they are the best team in the first round. They are the number 5 seed. At 79 and 65, they had good pitching. They have good fielding. And, of course, a very good lineup. So I think the Yankees will have a pretty good game today. But you never know what happens in a game here of Inside Pitch with the one and gone. The winner of this game will take on the San Francisco Giants, who beat the Chicago Cubs in the last round, and that was the real first upset. That was the real first upset of this tournament with San Francisco moving on. For those of you who didn't catch that game, please do. It was a lot of fun yesterday. Steeler fan is first here at Yankee Stadium, and I know he will hope for a good game. As of course, we're getting off to a late start today. It went okay. We'll see how things go. I'm not going to stress about it. So let's take a look. Let's get to some baseball. Leading off, our pitching for the 1995 New York Yankees in this game is Jack McDowell. 15 and 10, 3.93 ERA. For those of you who remember my 1994 payoff pitch season restart, McDowell was on the White Sox that year. He moves to the Yankees here in 95. Top of the first inning, let's get right to it. Leading off for the Jays, center fielder Devon White. Very good speedster, a good stolen base man. Forever Remain 90 joins us here at Yankee Stadium as we get this game underway. Let's get back to some baseball. McDowell pitches a 4-1. That's a walk chance. Devon White is too high. White will swing 6-4, and he flies out to center. Yankee Stadium adds 1 to walks, and that is it. Next up, the designated hitter, Paul Molitor. Yep, he was on the Blue Jays in 95. Pitch from McDowell. That is a 5-3. That's a strikeout plus 10. That 20 is actually too high. Even with the plus 10, Molitor swings 2-5, and he flies out to center as well. And that is out number 2. And that will bring up second baseman Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer, and one of the best second basemen during that time of the 90s. McDowell will pitch 2-5, a home run with a question mark. Alomar hitting from the left side as a switch hitter. That would be a 1-14. That is a 1. That passes. Alomar needs against the righty is a 9. So a 1-9. Alomar swings, and it is hit high. It is hit deep, and it is hit gone. Roberto Alomar, solo home run. A solo shot by Alomar puts the Blue Jays up 1-0 early. Next batter here will be left fielder Joe Carter, hero for the Blue Jays in 93, I should say. Blue Jay hero, Blue Jay legend if you want. 2 outs. Let's see if McDowell recovers from the homer. 4-6, that's a strikeout chance. The 18 is high. Carter will swing 4-3. It's a fly out to left, and the inning will end there. Blue Jays jump out with a solo shot by Alomar. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the 1995 Toronto Blue Jays will be David Cone. Now, of course, Cone ended the season as a Yankee, but he is on the inside. He's on the Blue Jay roster for inside pitch, and that is where he will be. 18-8, a 3.57 ERA. So because of that, Cone will pitch for the Blue Jays. Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder Luis Polonia. Pitch from Cone, that is Suadice. I'll re-roll. 2-3. That is a strikeout chance, and that 7 gets Polonia. Cone strikes him out. 1 down. First strikeout for Cone. Next up is third baseman Wade Boggs. Of course, you see Boggs in my 85 payoff pitch replay. Boggs, of course, on the Red Sox. Here, he is on the Yanks. Cone's pitch, 6-2. That is a walk chance, and that 14. Actually, I don't. You know what? I moved the die. I shouldn't have. I'll re-roll it because it's my stupid mistake. And Boggs gets the walk. Cone strikes out Polonia, but walks Boggs and puts a runner on first. Infield will go halfway. Here is right fielder Paul O'Neill, 300 batter for the Yankees. Of course, this is the 95 Yankees that would win the World Series next year. And this Yankees team was pretty darn good. Just missed out a little bit in the playoffs. 5-1 for Cone. That is a strikeout chance. The 2 gets O'Neill, and he nails him. Strikeout number 2 for Cone. He had 191 strikeouts, so he was a pretty hard thrower. Here is center fielder Bernie Williams. Batted .307 that year, Bernie Williams, as he gets the call. Infield is normal. We'll call a strat. I didn't roll last time, but that will be no play. Cone will swing. Will pitch 1-6. That's an error chance. Williams will swing 3-2. That is a single into center field, a base hit. The ball is hit to Devin White. His error rating is a 3. That's a 6. There will be no error. Boggs' base running rating is a 3, becomes a 4 with 2 outs. And on a single to center, you subtract 1. So you subtract 1. And then you add 2 from Devin White. He did not have a good arm. So a 1-5. Boggs will make third, and he doesn't. The throw goes to third, and Devon White guns him down with a 6. He gets Boggs. A base hit for Williams, but Boggs is thrown out at third base. And that will end the inning. Bernie, I said Devin White didn't have a good arm because he added 2. And on a 6-3, he throws Boggs out at third base, and the inning ends. Wow. See what happens when I open my big mouth with some of these players? The dice always seem to make me pay for it. At the end of one, still 1-0 Blue Jays. Top of the second coming up. First baseman John Olerud will bat for the Blue Jays. Future Met. He would be on that 2000 Mets pennant-winning team. Pitch from McDowell, 2-3. Against the lefty, that is a walk plus 10, and that 4 is going to be good. John Olerud will trot down to first as McDowell gives up the walk. McDowell had 77 of them in the 95 campaign. That's his first walk of the game. Olerud on first. Here is the third baseman, Ed Sprague. Infield goes halfway. Rolling a strat. That's a 4. No play. McDowell will pitch. 4-2. That is a walk plus 10 again. And that will make Sprague a 21. That 16 is good. And McDowell is already having issues here for the Yankees early in this game. Two straight walks given up by McDowell. Next batter is right fielder Sean Green. Runners at first and second. Infield still halfway. Tim Pepper joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Strat roll says a 12, no play. McDowell will pitch. 3-4. That's a strikeout chance. That 13 is too high. Green will take a swing. 2-3. It's a ground ball to second base. Green's double play rating 1. 0 for McDowell. +1 is 2. It's hit to second, Velarde. So the shortstop, Fernandez, adds 1. So it is a 1-3. So a 1-3, they'll turn the double play. And they do. Second base to shortstop to first, 2 outs. Olerud does go to third. Infield will now go to normal on the 4-6-3. Here is the shortstop, Alex Gonzalez. Good to hear that things are improving with you there, Tim. Very happy to hear it. You better stick around, not go anywhere. Rolling a Strat. That is a 20. McDowell throws to third to try to get a pickoff play, and he is safe. Olerud gets back to the base in time. 2 outs. McDowell will now pitch to Gonzalez. And that is a 6-3. That's a strikeout chance. And the 7 gets Gonzalez. And McDowell comes back with a vengeance. First strikeout for McDowell. So 2 walks. But that is all the Blue Jays can get. They still lead 1-0. SDG replays, and Brandon Baker joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Check out their awesome channels. Bottom of the second, David Cone leading off for the Yankees. First baseman Don Mattingly. His final season in baseball, Don Mattingly. He would retire, and then, of course, the Yankees win the championship in '96. Cone with the pitch. 1-1. Strikeout chance. 14 high. Mattingly swings. 2-4. Star 5. That's a fly out to center. That's the first out. Next up is second baseman Randy Velarde. Cone with the pitch. That's a 2-6. That's a walk chance, and Velarde will drop down to first easily on a 1. That is the second walk issued by David Cone. Here is the catcher, Mike Stanley. Of course, some of these names might sound familiar to you because we did play the '94 season, so at least to restart the '94 season. So some of these players are on the '95 team. And that was garbage. I'll remove it. So runner on first. 1 out. Infield goes halfway. Strat roll says a 19. Nothing going on. Tribe fan joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Pitch from Cone. 3-3. That's a strikeout chance. The 12 is good. He got him. Strikeout number 3 for Cone. And that's the second out. Shortstop Tony Fernandez coming up for the Yankees. And, of course, there is a very young shortstop on this Yankee team, as a matter of fact, who is on the bench. Nobody special. It's just some bum by name of Jeter. Probably never amount to anything. 2 outs. And I guess I should roll Strat first. Strat coming up. That is an 11, no play. Cone will pitch. 5-4. That's an automatic out. And it will be a star 2 and a fly out to center. And that will end the inning. So no runs. Nothing there for the Yanks. No hits. At the end of 2, still 1-0 in favor of the Jays. Trying to pull off the upset of the tournament. Yeah, just some bum by name of Jeter. He'll probably never amount to anything. I don't think so. I'd rather keep him in the minors for his career. He's just a career minor leaguer. That's all he'll be. If you're wondering, of course, just for the heck of it. Where is he? Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, for those of you who want to look, I mean, there he is right there, Derek Jeter, shortstop, 2.8. Batting average, 250. Only had 48 at bats. He's a bum. He's a bum. He won't mount. He won't, and he says he would like to have a ballpark. He says one day he wants to have a ballpark that Jeter built. Are you kidding me? What? He's in a fantasy land. Leading off for the Blue Jays in the top of the third will be the catcher, Angel Martinez. He gets the call at catcher. Had a couple of choices, but I decided to go with him. Pitch from McDowell, 6-1 range play. Martinez will swing 3-5. That's a single to right field. The ball is hit to O'Neill. It's a range play, so he needs a 1-3. And he can't get it. That will drop for a hit. Martinez hits it just out of O'Neill's reach, and he will go to first. Second hit of the game for the Blue Jays. And the batter will be Devin White. Martinez on at first, rolling a strat. We come up with a 12, no play. Nobody out, infield halfway. McDowell will pitch. That is a 3-5. That's a double question mark. That 17 is too high for either side, so it's a blank. White gets the swing 5-4. And against a right-hander, that's a single past second for a base hit. Martinez's base running rating is a 2. In order to get the third, he needs to be a 3 on a single past second. So Martinez will hold at second base. And the Blue Jays are in business. Here's the designated hitter, Paul Molitor. Infield is still halfway. Nobody out. Strat roll says a 16, no play. McDowell will go ahead and pitch. That's a 4-6. That's a strikeout chance. The 18 is high. Molitor will swing 6-5, and it's a fly ball to right field. On a fly ball to right, Angel Martinez just gets a straight base running rating. A 1-2, he goes to third. 3, 4, 5, he holds, and is only out on a 6-6. And he holds. So there's one out. Here's Alomar. Alomar hit a home run his last time up. Fans here at Yankee Stadium giving him the boos. Boo. Let's see. Strat roll says a 20. McDowell throws to second to get Martinez, and he is safe. McDowell got another pickoff chance, but Martinez got back safely. Now we'll do a roll. McDowell with the pitch. 2-1 against the left switch. That is an automatic out. And that's going to be a star 5, and it's a ground ball to short. Alomar's double play rating 2. Nothing from McDowell. Halfway is 3. Second base Velarde, no pivot. A 1-3. They turn it, and they do. Shortstop to second to first. Routine double play. Inning over. No runs, 2 hits for the Blue Jays as the Yankees get out of that one, but they're still down 1-0. Bottom of the third. Leading off is the Yankee designated hitter, Danny Tartabull. Pitch from Cone. That's a 2-5. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium says 6-3, and that's going to be a single with a possible double. He hits that one to left. Tartabull's base running rating is a 2. Carter has no arm. Tartabull, it's a double if it's a 2, 1-2, 3-5 he holds, 6 he's out. That is a 5, and Tartabull will stay at first base. Leadoff single for Tartabull. And here's Polonia. Infield halfway. Strat roll, 15, no play. Cone will pitch. 5-6. That's a strikeout chance, and he gets Polonia again. Strikeout number 4 for Cone. That's 1 out. Next batter is Boggs. Boggs walked his last time up. 1 out. Infield still halfway. Strat roll says a 4. Nothing happening. Cone will pitch. That's a 3-5. That's an error on a throw. Boggs will swing 6-6. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Gonzalez. His error rating is a 10. That's a 19. There won't be an error. Boggs' double play rating is 2. Nothing from Cone. +1 is 3. Gonzalez will throw to Alomar. No adjustment. A 1-3. The Blue Jays get the double play, and they do not. They throw to second to get Tartable. He is out. Boggs gets to first. 2 men down. On the fielder's choice. Here's Paul O'Neill. Infield goes back to normal. Strat roll a 9. Nothing going on. Cone will pitch. 4-4. That against a lefty. That's an automatic out. It's a star 6 and a fly out to right. And the inning ends there. No runs and a hit for the Yankees at the end of 3. Still 1-0 Jays. The difference, a Roberto Alomar home run. We go to the top of the 4th. Here's Joe Carter leading off for Toronto. Hero of the 1993 World Series. McDowell looking in, and he will pitch. And that is a 2-6. It's a blank. Carter gets the swing. 4-3, fly out left field. Second time he's flown out to Polonia. That's the first out. Here's John Olerud. Pitch from McDowell. 5-4. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium says 5-4, and that's a ground out to short. Second out. Next up will be Ed Sprague with 2 outs. Pitch from McDowell. 6-1 range play. Sprague will swing 4-1. It's a base hit into center field. The ball is hit to Bernie Williams. His range is a 4. Does he turn the single into an out? Yes, he does. Great play by Bernie Williams out there in center. And Sprague can't believe it. And it is a fly out instead of a single. And it's 1-2-3, go the Jays. Bernie Williams flashes some glove and makes the play. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Speaking of Bernie Williams, there he is. The Yankee Stadium crowd gives him a cheer. Let's see what Cone's got. 1-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Williams will swing. 5-2 against a right-hander. That's a base hit right through second base, and he will go to first. Williams has his second hit of the game. He's 2 for 2. A chance now for Donnie Baseball. Williams on at first. Not really a steal threat. 11, no play. Infield halfway. Matt pitch from Cone. 4-5. That is a hit by pitch. That is a 2. No good. The 2 is too high. Mattingly is a 1, but Cone is a -2. So that's a blank. Mattingly does get the swing. Donnie Baseball swings 2-1. It's a star 6, and it's a fly out to right. If only Donnie Baseball had played with the Yankees one more year. But he and Rusty Staub of the Mets have the same issue. Both players retired the year before their teams won the championship. Staub retired in 85 before the 86 Mets won it. And, of course, Mattingly retired in 95 before the 96 Yankees won it. 1 out. Let's see, check the strat, see if anything going on. And that is a 1. And Bernie Williams, a steal attempt is available. He's got a stolen base rating of 11. No adjustment from Cone. And Martinez is a -2. It'd be a 1-9 for Williams to steal. No. I'll keep him there. He'll stay at first base. and Cone will pitch. I'm pretty sure maybe the stolen bases, he's got 8 stolen bases. I'm pretty sure they may be off of failed hit and runs. 3-2 off of Cone. That's a wild pitch. The 19 is too high. Ball 1. Nice play there by Martinez to block the plate. Cone will do it again. 4-6. That's a home run with a question mark. Velarde is a righty, a 1-12. That's an 18. It's a blank. Velarde does get the swing, though. 4-3, and he hits a base hit into right field. Velarde doesn't get the home run, but he does get the single. Williams' base running rating is a 3. Single to right, and to get to third, +2 is a 5. Right fielder for Toronto is Green. He adds 1. It's a 6. There will not be a throw. Williams will automatically make third, and Velarde's on first. And the Yankees are in business. Here's Mike Stanley. What do the Blue Jays do? Do I call for a double play? Stanley has a good double play chance. This is where I use the infield position chart. Let's see. How does Stanley hit normally? He grounds out to short. I'm going to say the shortstop will be in. Second baseman halfway. First baseman halfway. And third baseman in. This is where my infield position chart comes into play. Runners at first and third. I'm going to call the infield in just in case. All right, and of course a chance for a double play if it's hit anywhere else. So I got a chance for a double play if the infield is hit, if it's hit to second or first, but not a chance for a double play if it's hit to short or third. The throw would come home. Bernie Williams with a base running rating of 3. I'm going to roll a die to see if he'll go on contact. It is a 3. He will. So if it's a grounder, Williams will come home. I know it's a lot of explanation, but that's how I'm doing it. We'll still roll a strat first, and that is a 3. Wow, Randy Velarde's got a good chance to steal. A 1 + 2 from Cone is a 3. He has a 17 stolen base rating. Martinez brings that down to a 15. You take away the double play with Stanley at the plate. Why not? 1-15, Velarde steals. It's a 10, and he does. Velarde steals second base. That takes the double play away. Now I'm just going to bring the infield in with 1 out. Will Williams still go on contact? No, he will not. So the play will be at first. David Cone will re-roll a strat again, and that is a 16, no play. Cone will pitch. That's a 4-5. That's a hit by pitch. That 6 is too high. At least I think. No, it's a hit by pitch. He got him. Stanley's hit by pitch rating is 8. Cone is -2. It's a 6. That was a 6. He hits Stanley. Ouch. Stanley is hit by the pitch, and the bases are loaded for Tony Fernandez. Now what do you do if you're the Blue Jays? Fernandez does have a good double play set. How does he normally hit? He sits from the switch. He's a switch hitter, so he can hit from either side. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to say shortstop and third base infield in. Second base, dang it. First base infield halfway. Let's see how this goes. First, I'll roll a strat. That is an 18. Tony Fernandez is not going to try a squeeze bunt. Well, he's got a good ability to. No, he's not, because it's going to make it very difficult with a couple, depending on where it goes. The infielder could be in, and it really hurt. It's going to hurt the bunt attempt. Oh, geez, what do we do here? This is interesting. Do I go for a squeeze? The base is loaded? No. I'll call that off. Will Bernie Williams go on contact? Yes, he will. Actually, he has to. Bases are loaded. I didn't have to roll that. Let's see what happens. Cone, 6-1. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium 3-6. And all of that doesn't matter because that is going to be a double to left field by Fernandez. All of that doesn't matter. It's a double. Williams will come in to score. Velarde will come in to score. Stanley goes to third. Fernandez to second. It's a double to left. It's a double to left. Stanley's base running rating is a 2. -1 to get from first to home is a 1. Left fielder is Carter. The only way Stanley scores is on a 1. And that is a 5. He will hold. But an RBI, 2 RBI double by Fernandez. And the Yankees now lead it 2-1. Stadium cheers. Yay! All of that strategy, all of that, and Yankee Stadium gives him the ballpark. Gives him a double to left. Now 2-1 in favor of the Yanks. The next batter is Danny Tartabull. See why I like inside pitch here a little bit? Because of some of the strategy you can position the infielders. So now runners at second and third. Stanley with a base running rating of 2. I'm going to call the infield in. Now I'm just going to call the infield in. Although Tartabull is a ground ball double play rating of 3. Hold on a second here. We're going to do third baseman half, shortstop in, second base in, first base half. Will Stanley go on contact? No, he will not. Runners at second and third. There's still 1 out. Roll a strat. Strat roll is a 5. No play. Cone will pitch. That's a 6-6. That's a strikeout chance. 15 got him. Tartabull goes down on strikes, and that is strikeout number 5 for Cone. Now the infield, of course, will go back to normal. And yes, in inside pitch, you can position the infielders any way you want. So here's Polonia with 2 outs now. Strat roll says a 7, no play. Cone will pitch. 4-6. That's a home run with a question mark. Polonia is a lefty, 1-6. That's a 14. It's a blank. Polonia will swing. 4-6. He grounds out to short, and the inning will end there. Yankees pick up 2 runs on 3 hits and a hit batter. At the end of 4, 2-1 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off for the Blue Jays will be Sean Green. He is 0 for 1. Got a good game going on so far. 4-4 from McDowell. That's a blank. Green will swing. 4-6. Grounds out to second base. As it looks like McDowell has actually calmed down since allowing the home run to Alomar. Here is Alex Gonzalez. Pitch from McDowell. 3-6. Range play at the park. Yankee Stadium 1-1, star 5. That's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Fernandez. His range is a 2. He's got it. Great play by Fernandez. Throws to first, out number 2. Nice play by Tony Fernandez. He did it at the plate, and now he does it at the field. Here is Angel Martinez. McDowell's pitch, 4-2, walk plus 10. That 1 is on, at 1 is good. That would have been good even if it was a regular walk. And Martinez will trot down to first. Second time he's been on base. Here is Devon White. Martinez on at first. I will roll a strat. That is a 20. McDowell tries to pick off Martinez. Throws to first. And he's out of there. McDowell goes ahead and guns down Martinez at first base on a pickoff. That's a 4, and he gets him. Oh, Martinez was napping. And the inning is over. Only a walk is all the Blue Jays get, but Jack McDowell finally gets a good pickoff. And we go to the bottom of the fifth, still 2-1 in favor of the Yankees. Here is Wade Boggs in the bottom of the fifth. Boggs is 0 for 1, walked and grounded to a fielder's choice. Pitch from Cone. That's a 3-4. That's a walk plus 10, and that 7 will be good. He will walk Boggs. They'll trot down to first. That is the third walk issued by Cone. Here's Paul O'Neill. O'Neill is 0 for 2. Strat roll says a 3. Boggs can only go on a hit and run, and that would be a hit and run. That is a hit and run opportunity because Cone is a +2. So you go by, so you usually start with a 1, and so you got a 3 there. So, well, no, I'll let Paul O'Neill swing away because if it doesn't work, Wade Boggs is probably going to be a dead duck. He only has 1 stolen base. Infield is halfway. Cone will pitch. 4-3. That's a walk, and a 16 is too high. O'Neill will swing. 5-3, star 3. It's a fly out to right. And Paul O'Neill is now 0 for 3. Here's Bernie Williams. Williams having a good day. He's 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Strat roll says an 11, no play. Cone will pitch. That's a 1-6. That's an error chance. Williams will swing 2-4, and that's a single into right field for a base hit. It is hit to green. Its error rating's a 7. That's an 18, so there is no error. Boggs' base running rating is a 3. Add 2 makes it a 5. Green adds 1 is 6. There's not going to be a throw. Boggs will go to third easily, and Williams is safe at first on the single. Bernie Williams is 3 for 3 today. And here is Donnie Baseball. 1 out. Runners at first and third. Runners at first and third. Boggs, base running rating is of 3. I'll go ahead and call infield. He hits from the left side, so I'm going to say infield. I'm going to say first baseman half, second baseman half, third in, shortstop in. And we'll see if there's going to be, we'll first see if Boggs is going to go on contact, which he won't. And the strat roll says a 19, and Mattingly, could bunt. Do I bunt with Mattingly? No. Runners at first and third. Let's see how this plays out. Cone will pitch. 4-1, strikeout chance, 18 too high. Mattingly swings, 4-6. It's a star 3. It's a fly ball to right. Now that is out number 2. Mattingly's sacrifice fly rating is a 3. Does he automatically bring Boggs in? Yes, he does. It's high and deep enough, and Boggs will come in to score. I love how I set up all this strategy, and I get a ball that doesn't do anything with it. 3-1 Yankees on the sacrifice fly. Here's Randy Velarde. Infield back to normal. Williams on at first. Strat roll says a 19. Velarde will not bunt with 2 outs. Cone will pitch. 6-3 from Cone. Strikeout chance. He got him. He gets Velarde on the K. Strikeout number 6 for Cone. And that does end the inning. One run for the Yankees on 1 hit. At the end of 5, it is 3-1 in favor of the Bombers. We go to the top of the 6th. Devon White was at the plate when McDowell picked off Martinez. So he comes back up to bat for the Birds, for the Birds north of the border, for the Bluebirds. Pitch from McDowell, 2-1 against a lefty, a switch hitter left. That's an automatic out. And that will be a ground out to second. Out number 1. Here's Paul Molitor. Pitch from McDowell, 3-5. Double question mark. Molitor is a right-hander. A 1-13 is a single one. That's an 11. And Molitor slaps it right past McDowell. That will be a base hit past the pitcher and right up the middle. Molitor has his first base hit of the game. Here's Roberto Alomar. Alomar with the home run is the only run scored for the Blue Jays. Infield halfway. Strat roll says a 15, no play. Alomar, McDowell will pitch. 5-3 against the lefty switch. That's a blank. Alomar will swing 1-4. Fly ball, center field, out number 2. That's a big fly out. Chance now for Joe Carter. Infield is back to normal. 19, no play. McDowell will pitch. 4-2. That's a walk plus 10, and that 4 is good. He will give Carter ball 4 and move Molitor to second. Runners at first and second for John Olerud with 2 outs. Fans here a little nervous, but McDowell right now still doing the job. Runners at first and second. Strat roll says a 5. There is no play. McDowell will pitch to Olerud. McDowell 5-5 against the lefty. That's an automatic out. And it will be a star 5, a ground out to short, and the inning will end. No runs for the Blue Jays on a hit. It is still 3-1 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. Bottom of the 6th inning. David Cone is still pretty strong. He can pitch to 32 batters before getting worried about tired. So he can go. We'll see how long the Blue Jays keep him out there, though. Here is Mike Stanley for the Bombers. Stanley got hit by a pitch by Cone last time. Pitch on the way, 1-6. That's an error chance. Stanley gets to swing 4-6. That's a pop out to third base, and the ball is at the spring. His error rating is an 8. That's a 10. He will not make the error, and that is 1 out. And I changed the pop-out error ratings a little bit. Just a little bit. On a fly ball, an error on a fly ball in an inside pitch, all right, it's an error if it falls under the outfielder's error rating, and it's an odd number. Pop-outs is just under the error rating. I have a problem. Infielders should not be dropping big league pop-outs. So the pop-out, the fly-out rule will also work for the fly-out error rule will work for also with the pop-out error rule, except it's an odd number on a fly-out. It'll have to be an even number on a pop-out. Just my house rule. Because, I'm sorry, if you're dropping pop fly balls, you're not going to make it in the majors for long. Here's Tony Fernandez. Fernandez hit a big RBI doubles last time up. He's 1 for 2. Cone's pitch, 4-6. That's a home run with a question mark. Fernandez switch. He's hitting from the left side, 1-6. That's an 11. It's too high. Fernandez will swing, though. 6-4, and that's a base hit past second base. It is a single for Fernandez. And that is his second hit of the game. Cone having issues with Tony Fernandez. Here's Danny Tartable. Tartable is 1 for 2. 1 out, infield halfway, rolling a strat. Strat roll says a 12, no play. Cone will pitch. That's a 1-4. And that's a 1-4. That's a straight home run check. Tartable against the righty is only a 3, and that is a 4. Are you kidding me? Wow. Tartable at 8. Wow, only a 3 against right-handers, and that's a 4. So it's too high. So Tartable still gets the swing. 2-4, and Tartable still, however, gets a base hit. It's a single past second. Tony Fernandez base running rating is a 4. Needs to be a 3 to get to third, and he will. And Fernandez will go to third. Tartable does get his second hit of the game. Should have hit it out, but just missed it. But he got enough of it to get it past the out infielders. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. And once again, the Yankees are in business. Here's Luis Polonia. Runners at first and third. All infield will be in now because they can't afford the runner to come in, and Polonia only has a double play rating of a 1. Fernandez is a base running rating of a 4. We'll see if he runs. I don't know. I'll let the die roll decide. First and third. Rolling a strat. That's a 1. Tartable is not going to run, not going to steal, but a hit and run is possible. Why not? We'll do a hit and run. Hit and run is on. Cone will pitch. And that is a 1-4. And that is a home run. That is a home run check, but on a hit and run, the batter's home run rating is cut down in half. Polonia is against it is a 2. So it needs to be a 1. That's a 12. It's too high. So Polonia does get to hit, and that is a 4-5, and that's going to be a star 2, and it's a fly ball to center field. That's a fly out to center. That's out number 2. Polonia's sacrifice fly rating's a 3. Does he score Fernandez from third? Yes, he does. Fernandez will come in on a sacrifice fly. It's now 4-1 Yankees. They're not getting the hits, but they're driving in the runs. Sacrifice fly. Now 4-1. With 2 outs now. Infield goes back to normal. And here is Wade Boggs. Of course, Tartable would get back to first. That is a 5, and there's not going to be a play. Cone will pitch. 5-2. That's a strikeout chance. The 6. Got him. He struck him out. That is strikeout number 7 for Cone. But damage is being done. The Yankees are doing it the small ball way. 1 run, 2 hits. They now lead 4-1 after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. I'm still going to do payoff pitch tonight. We got the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. I'm going to try to get some fall classic in as well. I couldn't do it last night. It was too late. Mets and the Phillies tonight at Shea in fall classic. And tomorrow's inside pitch game, it is game number 7, and it will be the Chicago White Sox taking on the San Diego Padres. Our first interleague matchup of the tournament. White Sox will be at San Diego. Top of the 7th, McDowell will be pitching to Ed Sprague. He leads off for the Blue Jays here. McDowell's pitch, 1-5 against the righty, strikeout +10, and Sprague goes down easily. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 2 for McDowell. Had 157 of them in 95. Little surprise, he only has 2 strikeouts today. Next batter is Sean Green. Pitch from McDowell. 4-3. That against the lefty is a blank. Green gets the swing. 4-5. That's a ball hit to left. That's a question mark ball to left field. And against McDowell, that is a 19. And it's too high. You got to be kidding me. Green, all he needed was an 18 or lower. 19 on the die. It's a fly ball. It's just a fly ball to left. How do you miss that? Wow. Misses it by 1, 2 outs. And here is Alex Gonzalez. McDowell with the pitch. 2-4. That's a straight home run check. Gonzalez against the righties, a 7. That is a 7. And that is a kaboom. That one is high. That one is at deep to left field. It is gone. Alex Gonzalez smacks a home run off of McDowell. And the score is now 4-2 as Gonzalez gets a big blast there. Still 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Second home run given up by McDowell. And here is Angel Martinez with 2 outs. Pitch from McDowell. That's a 4-4. It's a blank. Martinez gets the swing. 3-3. It's a ground ball to first. And that inning will end there. 1 run for the Blue Jays on a home run by Alex Gonzalez. We are at the 7th inning stretch. 4-2 Yankees. Still lots of baseball left to play. Bottom of the 7th inning. David Cone. This will probably be his last inning. And the leadoff batter will be Paul O'Neill. O'Neill is 0 for 3. Pitch from Cone. 2-3. That's a strikeout chance. And the 6 got him. O'Neill strikes out for the 2nd time today. That is strikeout number 8 for Cone. First out. Here's Donnie Baseball. I'm sorry, nope, not Donnie Baseball. Bernie Williams is up next. Bernie Williams is having a great day. He is 3 for 3, 3 singles. Pitch from Cone. That's a 2-1. That's a wild pitch, ball 1. Cone again, 4-1. Strikeout chance, 15 is high. Williams will swing, 4-1. This time, it's a fly out to right. That is out number 2. And now here's Donnie Baseball. Mattingly is 0 for 3, although he does have a sacrifice fly. Pitch from Cone. 1-1. Strikeout chance 6. Too high. Mattingly will swing 3-6. Ground out second base. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Cone. At the end of 7, still 4-2 Yankees. The New York Yankees. The team you love to hate or the team you hate to love. After all, everybody loves the Yankees. Top of the 8th inning. Jack McDowell. Let's see. Pitched to 31 batters. He can still go. So he'll stay out there. Devon White leads off for the Blue Jays here on the top of the 8th. 4-2. Let's see if McDowell's still got some left. Pitch from McDowell, 2-3 against the lefty. That is a walk plus 10. It's actually a switch hitter, but that is a walk plus 10, and that 17 is good. Is good. White becomes a 17, plus 1 is 18 from Yankee Stadium, and he walks the leadoff batter. White is on first, and here is Paul Molitor. Infield halfway. Strat rolls as a 15, no play. McDowell will go ahead and pitch. That's a 6-2. That's a walk. The 11 is good. McDowell walks Molitor. He has a 10, but one adds from Yankee Stadium against a righty. And now McDowell has walked the two leadoff batters. And now the Blue Jays are in business here in the top of the 8th. And here's Roberto Alomar. Alomar hit a home run in the first inning. They're going to go talk to McDowell. See what they want to do here. And I think they're going to keep him out. I think they may keep him out there. Let me check the bullpen, though. See if I want to go to a bullpen here for the Yanks. Probably bring out a lefty, I think. But then again, you got Carter, who hits lefties well. They're going to stick with McDowell. The Yankee bullpen, not terrible, but not great either. So Jack McDowell will pitch to Alomar. There is nobody out. The infield is halfway. Rolling a strat, that's a 12. There is no play. McDowell will pitch. That's a 4-2. That's a walk plus 10. And that is going to be good for Alomar. And McDowell has walked the first 3 batters in this inning. Bases are loaded. That is the 7th walk issued by McDowell, and now the batter is Joe Carter. Holy cow. Yankees are in a little bit of a jam here. That's going to be it for McDowell. He's got to come out. So the Yankees will go to the pen. Think we'll see a right-hander here. See who the Yankees going to bring out, and they're going to bring out what do you bring out here? Dang. Be honest with you, as I said, the Yankee bullpen is meh. There's another young bum in the bullpen as well for the Yankees. Another bum, some guy by the name of Mariano Rivera. He'll also never amount to anything either. Let's see here. Geez, I do not like what I see at all. Yankees are going to go with Bob Wickman. 2-4, 2 wins, 4 losses, 1 save, a 4.05 ERA. Bob Wickman will come out and try to hold this right now. It's bases loaded, nobody out for the Blue Jays. Yankees are going to call the infield back. They can surrender 1 run on a double play. No, actually, they're going to call the infield in. So the infield will be in. Nobody out. Here's Carter. Strat roll is a 20. Wickman does have a pickoff chance. He throws to first. Safe. Alomar gets back. Now Wickman will try again. Now we'll pitch to Carter. That is a 2-6. That's a strikeout chance. 15 is too high. Carter swings. 4-5. He popped it up. You gotta be kidding me. Popped out to third. That is out number 1. And Joe Carter slams his bat on the ground. Out number 1. And here is now John Olerud. Now the Yankees will play for the double play. Olerud has a double play rating of 3. Now they'll play for 2. Strat roll, a 13 no play. Wickman will pitch. 3-3, that's a blank. Olerud gets to swing. 4-3, double into right field. He smacks that off the wall. This game will be at least tied. John Olerud gets the double to right. White will come in to score. Molitor comes in to score. Alomar's base running rating is a 3. Double to right, -1 to get to home is a 2. Right fielder is O'Neill. He adds no arm. A 1-2, Alomar will score. It is a 1, and he does. Alomar comes in to score. John Olerud's base running rating is a 2, but that's a 3. He will hold it second. And this game is tied. Actually, I'm sorry. Olerud has to hold it third. What am I doing? No. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's tied. Yeah, this game is tied. It is a tie ball game, and it is now 4-4. Or is it 5-4? What did I just... Bases were loaded, right? All 3 runs scored. I'm sorry, it's 5-4. Blue Jays took the lead. What am I doing here? Blue Jays take the lead. It's 5-4. 3, they just keep... John Olerud cleared the bases. So that is a 3 RBI double by John Olerud. Blue Jays now lead it 5-4. What am I doing here? I got to keep track. Here's Ed Sprague. Bob Wickman comes in, gives up the 3 RBI double. As Tim Pepper says, yes, take down the evil empire. Yankee Stadium groans. Ugh. John West joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Olerud on its second. The infield will be normal. Wickman will pitch to Sprague. Strat roll says a 2. No play. Wickman will pitch. 1-6 range play. Sprague will hit. 5-1. That's a ball hit to left field. That is a 9. It's a question mark 7. Ball hit to left. A 9 is too high, but it's a range play, so the ball's at the left field. So does Luis Polonia range a 3? Does he make the catch? No, he doesn't. It still drops for a hit. Is it a single or a double? That's a single. So Sprague gets a base hit. Olerud's base running rating is a 2. It's a single to left, and the add 1 is a 3, and left fielder is Polonia, and you add 1, it's a 4. A 1-4, Olerud scores. He's got it. Olerud comes in across the plate, and he scores. 6-4 Blue Jays. Four runs in this inning for Toronto. And that's it for Wickman. As he is done, and here is Sean Green. Yankees will go to the bullpen. Yankee bullpen, I'll tell you right now, guys, not that good. Really kind of meh. They're going to go with Steve Howe, 6-3, 2 saves, a 4.96 ERA. So Steve Howe will pitch to Sean Green here with still 1 out in the top of the 8th. This is what happens when you let job interviews get in the way of the one and gone. You forgot to score. Lesson learned. That's funny, Matt. Sprague on it first. Green at the plate now. Still rolling a strat. That's a 20. And no pickoff. Howe doesn't have a pickoff chance. So he'll pitch. 1-5 against the lefty. Strikeout chance. 6 gets him. He strikes out Green. 2 outs. Next batter is Alex Gonzalez. Strat rolls has a 15, no play. Howe will pitch. That's a 6-5. That's an error on a grounder. Gonzalez swings 3-4, and that is going to be a single pass, an infield single to third base. The ball is hit to Boggs. His error rating is a 3. That's a 4. He will not make an error. Ed Sprague's base running rating is a 3. No way he makes third, even with 2 outs. So Sprague holds it second. Base hit for Gonzalez. Runners at first and second now for Angel Martinez. And still 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Strat roll says a 6, no play. Howe will pitch. 4-1, that's a blank. Angel Martinez. 3-1, ground ball to third. That'll end the inning. Throw goes to first, and the side is retired finally. 4 runs on 3 hits, 3 walks in this inning, and all the runs are charged to McDowell, except for one of them. Bottom of the 8th, Blue Jays on upset status, 6-4 on the Yankees. Can the Blue Jays pull off the upset of the tournament? They are 6 outs away from it, but still 2 innings yet to go. As the Blue Jays send all 9 players to the plate. Always happens. Beer stands are closed just when we have something to toast over. Randy Velarde will lead off for the Yankees. David Cone is coming out. He is done. And the Yankees have right switch coming up. So let's see. We're going to see a right-hander by the Blue Jays. And that is going to be... I'll tell you right now, you know what? The Blue Jay bullpen is very good. Here's Tim Crabtree. He'll come up to pitch. No wins, 2 losses, 3.09 ERA. Crabtree will take over for Cone. Randy Velarde leads off for the Yankees. Now, can the Yankees come back? Pitch from Crabtree. 1-3, walk chance, 16 too high. Velarde will swing, 3-3, fly ball right field, out number 1. Velarde's walk rating is a 14, plus 1 was a 15. That was a 16, so it was too high, for those of you wondering. And now here's Mike Stanley. Stanley is 0 for 2. Crabtree with the pitch. 5-3, range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 3-5. That's a star 4. It's a ground ball to short. Gonzalez is there. His error rating, his range rating is a 1. Can't get it. That's a base hit. Mike Stanley hits it away from Alex Gonzalez, and he will go to first. Base hit for Stanley. Here's Tony Fernandez. Fernandez is 2 for 3, a single and a double. 1 out, infield halfway. Am I rolling strat? Yes, I am. That is a 19. Fernandez is not going to bunt. He's not going to bunt. Not what you got. You got the runner on first is important, yes, but he's not going to bunt and give away an out. So Fernandez will bat. Crabtree's pitch. 5-5 against the left switch. That's a strikeout chance. The 12 is too high. Fernandez will swing. 4-5. Single into right field. Base hit. Stanley's base running rating is a 2. Add 2 on a single to right is 4. And right fielder's green, add 1 is a 5. Stanley makes it to third on a 5. He does. Stanley makes it to third on a 5. Fernandez's base running rating is a 4. That's a 3. And Fernandez will go to second on the throw. And the Yankees are in business. 2 straight hits given up by Crabtree. And now the tying run is at second base. Here's Danny Tartabull. Infield goes normal. The Yankees, the Blue Jays, are going to play the infield in, which makes Stanley's base running rating a 0, which means he's not going to go home. But Tartabull is the batter. Tartabull is 2 for 3. He's had a good day so far. Still rolling the strat. And that is a 20. Crabtree has no pickoff rating. So here's the pitch. Crabtree, 5-1 against the righty. That's an automatic out. Against the right-hander, automatic out. And it is a 3, and it is a ground ball to third. The infield is in. Stanley is not going. The throw goes to first automatically. 2 outs. And that's how you play that. Stanley was not running, so the throw, so it was a hard grounder. Stanley decided to hold and threw to first. 2 outs now. The infield is normal for Polonia. That's a big ground out. Crabtree is a ground ball pitcher, as you can tell by his star line. So here's Polonia. Polonia's 0 for 4. He does have a sacrifice fly. Strant rolls says a 16, no play. Although the bunt is available, but you're not bunting here. Crabtree will pitch. 6-3. That's a walk chance, and the 6 is good. Polonia trots down to first, and that's not who you wanted to walk. Bases are loaded for Wade Boggs. If the Yankees wanted somebody up there in this situation, that's the guy you want. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Infield is normal. Rolling a strat. 17, no play. Bases loaded. Fans at Yankee Stadium on their feet. Crabtree pitches. It's a 2-6. Against the lefty, it's a blank. Boggs gets to swing. 2-6. Ground ball, second base. It's hit to Alomar. He's got it. Throws to first. Side retired. No runs. 2 hits for the Yankees. 6-4 Blue Jays still. As the Blue Jays escape in that one. As Tim Pepper in my chat is not a Yankee fan. We go to the top of the 9th. Devon White leads off for the Blue Jays. They lead 6-4, and they're 3 outs away from upsetting the Yankees. The Yankees are the number 5 seed, but they are the top seed in the first round that did not receive a bye. They were the best team in the first round. The Blue Jays are right in there. Steve Howe will pitch to White. At least I think he will. Yeah, I'll have Howe pitch. Howe will pitch to White. Pitch from Howe. 6-3. That's a strikeout chance. The 11 is good. Howe strikes out White. Out number 1. Next batter is Paul Molitor. As Tim Pepper in my chat says, you're right. I have 3 favorite teams, the Red Sox and the 2 teams playing, the Yankees and Giants. You don't like the Giants either. 1 out. Howe will now pitch to Molitor. 3-5. That's a blank. He is not tired. He'll pitch to Molitor. 2-5. That's a fly out to center. That's out number 2. After that batter, however, he is tired. I'll go ahead and put the on there. So now Howe is tired. That the pawn reminds me that a fatigue result comes up, and I follow that result. So here is Steve Howe against Roberto Alomar. Alomar is 1 for 3, a home run and a walk. 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Howe. That's a 6-1 error chance. Alomar swings 3-6. Ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Fernandez. His error rating is a 6. That's a 2. Fernandez can't make the play. Bobbles it. Throws to first, not in time. Alomar is safe on an error. And that is an E6. First error on the Yankees. As it tied up Fernandez. You give the Blue Jays an extra out. Now here's Joe Carter. Infield is normal. I am not rolling Strat at all. Howe has no pickoff. And we'll see a new pitcher as Howe's coming out. With a runner on base, they won't take a chance of his being tired, so Howe will come out. And the Yankees will bring out a right-hander. And here is John Wetland, 1-5, 31 saves, 2.93 ERA. John Wetland, he was the best pitcher in the Yankee bullpen that year. His job, very simple, get Carter out. 2 outs. 6-4. Alomar on it first. Carter at the plate. I am rolling for pickoff. 12, no play. Wetland will pitch. 2-5, range play. Carter swings. 3-3, start 2. Fly ball to left field. That ball is hit to Polonia. His range is a 3. He better make this catch. He does. Polonia makes the catch. Inning over. It's a fly out to left. No runs, no hits, and 1 error. Will we see some 9th inning magic? 6-4, favor of the Blue Jays. Paul O'Neill is the leadoff batter for the Yankees in the bottom of the 9th. Crabtree is going back to the bench, going to the pen, and I think the Blue Jays will bring out their closer. They don't have many closers with saves, but you got 2 lefties and a switch. You got left switch left. So coming on to pitch for the Blue Jays will be Tony Castillo. 1 win, 5 losses, 13 saves, 3.22 ERA. It'll be up to Castillo to close this game and send the Blue Jays to the second round in a major upset over the Yankees. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Castillo pitches. 5-5. It's a walk chance, and the 8 is good. O'Neill is walked, and the Yankees have the leadoff runner on. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 9th inning here at RJL 518? Here's Paul O'Neill goes to first. The batter now is Bernie Williams. Infield halfway. I am rolling for a pickoff. That's a 6-0. Castillo will pitch to Williams. Williams does have home run power against lefties. Blue Jays lead it 6-4. Tying run at the plate. Castillo pitches 2-6. Range play. Bernie Williams swings 1-5 against a lefty pitcher. That's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Fernandez. His range is a 2, but the infield is halfway. His range is a 1. No, he can't get it. I'm sorry, not Gonzalez. His range was a 1 anyway. He can't get it. Base hit, Bernie Williams. Paul O'Neill's base running rating is a 3 on a single pass short. Needs to be a 5 in order to get to third. It will not, and O'Neill goes to second. And Williams on at first, and the Yankee Stadium crowd is alive. Bernie Williams, that's his 4th hit of the game. He's 4 for 5. Keith White joins us here at Yankee Stadium. As he says, is Mattingly getting closed out? Well, here is Don Mattingly. He's next to bat. And he is 0 for 4 in this game, although he does have a sacrifice fly. Tying run at first base. Donnie Baseball is the batter. Nobody out, bottom of the 9th. Infield is still halfway. Fans here at Yankee Stadium can't believe it. Crowd is all convicted felons. Runners at first and second. I am going to roll a strat for pickoff. There is none. Castillo will pitch to Mattingly. 5-2. And against the lefty, that is a blank. Mattingly will swing. 5-1. Popped it up. Mattingly pops it out to first base. Out number 1. Oh, wow. Don Mattingly pops out. 1 man down. The infield remains halfway. Here is Randy Velarde. Castillo can pitch to 5 batters before being tired. Velarde is the batter. Castillo will stay out there. Velarde hits 278. He will hit. Runners at first and second, now 1 out. Rolling strat for pickoff. None. Castillo will pitch. 1-6. Strikeout chance, 20 too high. Velarde will go ahead and get to swing. 6-1. Single base hit for Randy Velarde. Base hit. It's a single to center. O'Neill's base running rating is a 3. In order to get on a single to come home, you add 2, so that's a 5. Center fielder is White. He adds 2, that is a 7. O'Neill will come in to score. Bernie Williams' base running rating is a 3. On a single to center, to get to third, you subtract 1 is a 2. But White adds 2, a 4. A 1-4, Bernie Williams gets to third. And he does. Williams gets to third. Velarde to first. It is now 6-5. Or can you believe it? Tying run at third base. Velarde at winning run at first base. The batter is Mike Stanley. And that's going to be it for Castillo. The Blue Jays will go to the pen. Coming on to pitch for the Blue Jays will be Mike Timlin. 4 wins, 3 losses, 5 saves, a 2.14 ERA. Timlin now going to try to come in here and get the win or try to close the game. 1 out. Runners at first and third. The infield is still halfway. Now you got to call the infield in. Bernie Williams is the tying run. Infield is in. Timlin will pitch to Stanley. He will bat at a 268 average, but I will check the bench. Timeout. for the Yankees, and Stanley's the catcher, right? So he will hit. Stanley will stay out there and he'll hit. Mike Stanley. Am I rolling Strat? Yes, I am rolling Strat again. Strat rule says a 16, no play. Infield is in. Does Bernie Williams come in on contact? I don't know. His base running rating would be a 1. I'm going to roll for it. 3. Bernie Williams will come home on contact on a ground ball. Runners at first and third. 1 out. Timlin's pitch. 2-1. Hit by pitch. 20 too high. Stanley swings. 5-2. Single into left field. This game is tied. Williams will come in to score. Randy Velarde, base running rating is a 3. Single to left, -2 is a 1. Left fielder is Carter. He only gets the third on a 1. And he does. I'll roll the second die. Velarde goes to third. He is safe. Stanley holds it first. This game is tied. 9th inning magic strikes again. Yankee Stadium cheers. Yay! And the batter now is Tony Fernandez. Runners at first and third, 1 out. The winning run is at third base. Infield has to come in. Fernandez is the batter. We're going to see a pinch hitter for Fernandez for the Yankees. And I can bring in anybody I want. And it's going to be, and coming on to pinch hit will be Dion James, batted .287. I'll have to find a short. If this game goes any further, I'll find a shortstop. Dion James will pinch hit for Fernandez, even though Fernandez had a good game. But I'm going to bring in a .287 hitter. Runners at the corners, 1 out. The infield is in. Tied at 6. Blue Jays can't believe it. Timlin will pitch. Rolling a Strat. 16, no play. Here is the pitch from Timlin. It's a 2-3. It's a wild pitch. It's a 1. It's a wild pitch. It goes to the backstop. Velarde comes in to score. Ball game. Yankees win. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Timlin throws it to the backstop. Randy Velarde scores. Yankees win. Yankees win. Duh. Yankees win 7-6. They go ahead and mob Velarde a little bit there at the plate. As they mob him there, Mike Timlin throws a wild pitch on a 2-3, and a 1 is a definite wild one to the backstop, and the Yankees win this game 7-6. Unbelievable. Another classic. Final line, let's see here. That is 3 runs on 3 hits and a wild pitch. Final line score coming up. Unbelievable. Yeah, that was my mom. That was my mom clapping. Matt, that was my mom clapping. I think who's it against the loss? Let's see. Is that Crabtree? No, that's Castillo. Castillo takes the loss because those runners are him. And the winning pitcher is Howe. For the Yankees, 7 runs on 14 hits and 1 error. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 8 hits, and no error. Steve Howe picks up the win. Tony Castillo takes the loss because pretty much those runs were charged to him. No save as the Yankees in the bottom of the 9th steal this game away from the Blue Jays 7-6. Another unbelievable RJL classic. What a win for the Yankees. They will advance, and they will host the San Francisco Giants in the second round in game number 18. What a win there for the Yankees. 1 walk, 1 single, a pop-out, another single, and a wild pitch. Another single, and then a wild pitch. What a win for the Yankees here over the Blue Jays. Now we know why the Blue Jays were 56-88. And they cannot believe it, but that is how it goes here at Inside Pitch. And we have another game later for the Detroit Tigers and the Twins. Steeler fan Tim Pepper, who's now headed to the bathroom to throw up now. For Remain 90, Keith White, SDGR Replays, Brandon Baker, thank you, Tribe Fan 879, thank you all, and John West, thank you all for joining me. Please leave a like on your way out through the door, and I will see you guys later for more baseball action. Yankees, unbelievable, do highway robbery and win this game 7-6. See you guys later.